Hi, it's Angela from North Carolina, and I'm melting some butter for rice pilaf. I just melted 2 tablespoons. And rice pilaf, you cook each piece of rice separately. You don't let them sit together. Each little piece is going to kind of be toasted. I hope I have a big enough pan. I'm fixing to find out, aren't I? I bet I don't. But we'll see. The trick to rice pilaf is having patience, because you've got to leave the lid on and not touch it once you put the lid on it for the entire time it cooks. Let me turn this up just a little bit. So what we're doing is we've got 2 tablespoons of butter that I melted, and I've got 1.5 cups of rice, long grain. It doesn't matter if it's Jasmine, Uncle Ben's, whatever you like. And we're toasting the rice. So I'm not using a spoon. I'm just gently flipping the rice and toasting it. If you listen carefully, you can hear it popping. So each kernel of rice is popping gently as it toasts. Once you've made this, I don't think you'll ever buy a box of rice pilaf again. The box rice pilaf that tastes good takes about 40 minutes to cook. And those packages are just full of preservatives. Here it popping. And there are no preservatives in this. And once I brown my rice, this only takes like 30 minutes and you're ready to eat it. It's so good. My kids grew up on this. Alright, so now I've got my rice is toasted, and I'm at a fine point here where it could burn. So I'm going to turn down my burner, and I'm putting in my onion. I have 1 whole medium onion. It's not minced. It's finely chopped. Now I'm going to add just a touch more butter. Not much, just a touch. This is a kind of a play it by ear thing. I probably had my burner up just a little bit too high, so I'm probably going to end up with 2.5 tablespoons of butter, because I need some butter to brown my onions. So we are going to get browning here. I'm putting in 3 cloves of garlic. I did my garlic halfway before my onion was cooked, because I don't want to lose that good garlic flavor. You know how garlic cooks so much faster than onion does. I'm going to put in a little bit of salt. That was about a teaspoon. And I'd say this is just 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Just enough to give it some good flavor. Now I've got, since I used 1.5 cups of rice, I'm using 3 cups of broth. You double it. I'm using a vegetable broth. You can use beef or chicken. I heated up my broth first. I didn't want to put cold liquid into my hot pan. And then now that I've got this back at a boil, I'm going to turn it down. And here comes the fun part. I'm not going to touch it for 15 to 18 minutes at all. I'm putting a tight lid on it, and I'm going to walk away. It helps that I have a glass lid, because I'm not having to be very impatient. See how I can see mine bubbling? Now my pan is going to rest for 10 minutes. I still have not taken the lid off. And when I take the lid off at the end of 10 minutes, each piece is going to be perfectly fluffed and separate from the others. I promise you'll never make rice rice pilaf again out of a box. And my husband's favorite way is with beef broth. It has more flavor. If you don't like onion and garlic, you're going to miss out. But you go ahead and if you use the beef broth, you should be okay. Thanks so much for watching. And if you make it and like it, let me know. Bye-bye.